Incoming message from Commodore Tai.
Major Kira reporting. Just wanted to say that when it comes to pop culture knowledge, no one knows more than Commodore Tai. He contains a wealth of nerd knowledge. Major Kira out, and may the prophets guide you.
Hello, it's your Commodore here, Ty Coles, with a Lower Decks review. This is Season 2, Episode 2, Kayshon, His Eyes Open. And I like this episode. This is a good episode. Why couldn't this have been the premiere episode instead of the crap we got from Episode 1? We have a new guy join Mariner's little bunch of friends, join the group. Ensign Jet Manhaver, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he is the complete opposite of Boimler. He's not cowardice. He doesn't bend. He doesn't fall back when Mariner tries to assert her dominance. No, he stands toe to toe with her. And I love this. This is a new dynamic. No one has stood up to Mariner, especially in her little group. And I love it how they're trying to one-up each other. But this is how Boimler would look if he had confidence. Ensign Jet follows the rules as well. But he's not going to back down from Mariner just because she says it. But you get that in the shower scene.
Oh, actually, usually Boimler leaves that one open for me. He has issues with communal nudity.
Well, I'm not him, and he's not here.
Cool. Hope this isn't too high for you.
Fine with me. I could go higher.
Then you see it when they're on the away mission.
Not afraid of a little risk.
But what about them? Maybe you've got a death wish, but you can't ask them to follow you there.
Oh, don't act like you're watching out for them. You're just using them to prop yourself up.
What are you talking about?
And it's a breath of fresh air. It's just another aspect of the characters that they're diving into, which is much appreciated. As well, we are introduced to the new security chief.
Lieutenant Kayshon, welcome to the Cerritos.
Rapunki, when he joined the Seven. Sorry. The universal translator doesn't always. What I meant was, it is my honor, Captain.
He's the polar opposite of Shax. He's funny. He's outgoing. He makes his mistakes, but he owns up to it. And like I say, he has that fearsome look, but he's like a puppy dog. So we get to the story. And a collector has passed away. You might be wondering, isn't that the collector in Marvel? No, there's a collector's guild in Star Trek. And it's an interesting concept that they're bringing back because we only seen this once, and that was in the Next Generation episode, The Most Toys.
Why do you have to argue all the time? Couldn't you just go sit on the chair? Come on, go sit on the chair.
I do not intend to sit in the chair.
And I feel like that was a missed opportunity in the Next Generation in further Star Trek to expand on this, because they could have been like that annoyance for the Federation, for our main cast. So they go over there, and Mariner and Jet are still bickering at each other, which causes their new head of security to be turned into a puppet.
It's Zendaya's eyes red. He's saying it hurts.
Yeah, ma'am, I get it. Context clues.
That beam turned him into a puppet.
And what follows is a bunch of shenanigans. And what does Captain Freeman do? Nothing.
This is typically about the time you'd start asking for a second or even third status report from the away team, but you haven't even asked for one?
Because she got her evaluation to hopefully get on board a better vessel. And it was shown that she over-commands.
Thing that I micromanage?
No, not at all.
Because that is what Starfleet Command said in my evaluation. Can you believe that? Since when do I micromanage?
So she doesn't want to interfere with the away mission. But at the end of the day, it's surprising. Because it's not Mariner, it's not Jet, but it's Tindy and Rutherford. They finally have their moment to shine and show that they do have brains in their head. And they escape.
acidic.
Which we could use to cut through the wall paneling and access the engineering subconduits.
And those run the length of the ship.
Honestly, we could have bypassed all the scary stuff by using them from the start.
What? Why didn't you say something before? Because you guys were in charge.
Overall, a very entertaining story. We got 2 new great characters to learn about. Oh, right. We see Boimler's side of the story on the Titan.
I remember reading that in one of your logs. Titan's seen a lot of action.
Ain't weaponizing for Ruby and Aura a bit above the Packled's grade level?
Way above. Which is why Starfleet Command believes there may be another player involved.
And he's with what I would call a bunch of Mariner-type Starfleet officers.
With the saw! Can't say this is how I picture going out, but I'll tell you what. There's no other blokes I'd rather be with.
This is what we signed up for, man. To boldly go.
And they're going after the Packleds. Great that they are still bringing back the Packled, like this behind-the-scenes kind of villain still. So, we have their away mission, and cop-out. Because during the off-season, we were all hoping and praying that they would keep Boimler on the Titan, keep his rank. But we all knew he was coming back to the show. But that would hurt his character arc. So they did the only thing they could do. Transporter accident.
Packland trap. Energize. Mr. Boimler?
You guys made it! The Packlands got stuck in the door, so I... Oh, man, a copy of me got transported out? Boo.
And how they did the transporter accident? The same thing that they did with Riker. And boom. The exact same procedure that created Riker's clone, they do.
The distortion field's re-engaging. I'm losing him.
That's not an option.
Rerouting main power. Initiating second containment beam.
As soon as I heard that line, you knew what was going to happen. So we got 2 Boimlers. We can't have 2 Boimlers on the vessel for some reason.
Starfleet Command feels our missions are too complex to have the added complication of 2 identical crew members. I'm afraid one of you will have to return to the Cerritos as an ensign.
I should be the one to go.
So that's how Boimler goes back to the Cerritos. And it's weird that they even demote him. It's like his promotion was solely for the Titan. And one of them now becomes William Boimler. So we got Boimler back on the Cerritos. Rutherford made a bet on that. And all that great character development from Jet, gone.
No room for me to,
Oh, I'll let you all catch up. I know you got like a shared history and stuff.
So much to tell you. We just did a mission on a collector ship.
They had a great story, new chemistry happening, and they fucked it up. Like, they had something. They really had something. I wanted to see more stories with that. With Ensign Jet Hanover, whatever. Because he had great chemistry with Mariner in the group. But no, we had to go back to status quo. We had to have Screaming Boimler, and Mariner being the dominant one, and Tindy and Rutherford as comic relief. Well, hopefully we still get to learn more about the security chief, right? Right? So, overall, this would have been like almost as high a scoring an episode as I gave the finale. But the ending was lackluster. And all that great character work went to nothing in that episode. So, but I did enjoy it. I loved all the Easter eggs and all the trinkets in the collector's ship. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 for this episode. And let's hope the other episodes are good, please. So for your Commodore, Ty Coles, live long and prosper. Hailing frequencies closed.
Thank you for watching the video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, watch one of my many other videos, and if you like what you see, you can support the channel by donating to my PayPal.
So, for Commodore Ty, live long and prosper all, and for now, until next time, the hailing frequencies are closed.